Hey loves, it's me, Luv Jones. I am back with another one. Y'all know something I noticed? This spiritual warfare gets crazy. When I tell you, somebody out there don't want nobody around me, don't want me doing anything, they don't want me talking to anybody. They throw some confusion out there with everybody I connect with. Everybody I connect with. Anybody they think trying to help me. It's like it's sabotaged in the background by some unknown source. I'm coming on all this stuff again. So when I was in Vegas, I knew somebody who lived in Vegas. Um, and I reached out to them and was talking to them, and it's so funny because they told me they no longer lived in Vegas, how they was just across the California line. But they would help me. It's not help I asked for, it's help they volunteered, by the way. And so it was this whole plan for them to do something and then for me to do something and come to where they were. All of a sudden, I got no response. And so last night I was just talking to a friend of mine who wanted to meet up with me today. I hadn't seen them in quite some time. As soon as they started talking about meeting up with me today, somehow they just disappeared, you know. They just disappeared. And so I've been waiting to see. I don't know, maybe something happened to their phone, but I just noticed it keep being weird things happen to people who seem to want to help me or who they think I may get help from. And so I was online scrolling maybe about a week or so ago. And someone else who I think they felt like would possibly help me. It was like right when they realized whatever it is that they realized, all of a sudden I started getting these things come across my page about loyalty and about how I would be sabotaged, about how I would be talked about um, through different things that they do. And so I'm just sitting up here putting it all together today and realizing every single time somebody comes around, every time I communicate with somebody, whether um, it's over the phone or whether it's even any type of spiritual connection, somebody's in the background watching, listening for everything that I do. And it's like it's being sabotaged. They don't want me to have any help. They don't want me to be able to move forward. It's like somebody is purposely, like they watch me all day long and they purposely try to hold me down, hold me back. Clearly, it's not anybody that wants to help me themselves. I clearly it's not anybody who wants to help me themselves because they would do it. Even if it's just some type of spiritual help, because I notice they always sending messages that way. You know, it's people who don't want to, they're not going to reach out to you physically, but they'll do a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. everything I do, everybody I talk to is literally being sabotaged. And you start asking yourself, why would they be watching you that often? There's no truth to what? Sincere science. I agree with you. When people see the light, they often want to put it out. But you have some people, I was just thinking about this earlier, cousins. You have some people like babies. When you give candy to newborn babies, when you say you give them a sucker, a lollipop or something, and they get that first taste of it, and then you try to take it away, the way they grab your hand and they try to force it back up to their mouth. I feel like you have some people that do that. So instead of trying to put it out, you might have some people that it feels so good to. They've never felt it before, and so what they do is they wanna latch on to it, and they wanna take it. They don't want to let it go. And so I don't know if this is the case where it's somebody who don't want to let this go. It's like you don't want to do anything to add to it, but you don't want to let it go. You just want to hold it for yourself. It's like being held hostage spiritually. Or if there's somebody just trying to hold it long enough to where nobody else would want it, to where everything else would pass by, to where nobody will focus on it that much. Are they trying to put the light out, or are they trying to just have it for themselves to guide them? I don't know, y'all. It's so irritating to me because I'm out here and I'm spinning my wheels. And don't get me wrong, I'm moving forward, but it's very slow movement. It's very slow movement. And every time it looks like somebody wants to come along and do something to help, or do something to at least help me to continue to want to help myself, something to kind of occupy my time, something to say, at least I got somebody to call on and talk to, when I feel like I need to talk to somebody. Then they try to kill it right then. What is that? The obvious thing is that yeah, yeah. At least you know what it is, huh? Feel like that's one of those. The first step in solving a problem is admitting you have one. Yeah. It's so sad that people are the way they are. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna pull some of these cards, pretending to like you. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people pretend to do that to get what it is that they want. out of the situation. It is what it is, you know. That's why I left Georgia all the way together because I thought I can get away from all the drama. But you know what? When people latch on to you spiritually, it don't matter how far you go, they be right there. And I know because in my mind, I was thinking, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Further you go, have no connection to them, then they would eventually just leave you alone. It would just die out. You know, they would go on to somebody else. That's the furthest from the truth because I was way across the US and and they still watch every single move that I made. Every single thought that I have, they was on it. It's like why? Why? You're benefiting from it somehow. For me to be way, you know, go from Georgia to Nevada and the same people here in Georgia is still latched on, still watching my every move. I appreciate it, sincere. That is fine. You can address me as Luv Jones. That's fine. I appreciate the words. By all means, they don't allow anybody else to to give you any. They feel like the word's gonna help too much. Believe me, they'll find a way to ban you from here or cut off the channel or something. You can offer. I appreciate it. I'm on here 13 minutes. I'm not gonna do signs right now. Let's just see what's in the energy. Holy Spirit, archangels, please allow me to channel the messages from the energy that surrounds us. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Tell us what we need to know, please, and thank you. Yeah. How can we help ourselves without stooping to their level is a question that I often ask myself. That's why, Cynthia, maybe you'll catch me live again. I appreciate it. Have a good day. All right, y'all. So falling for whoever comes on here. Let me fix these cards. I don't read these. Alice the Wonderland. I don't read this in reverse. My oracle cards. All right. Fallen wasn't the first card came out, but it's the first card I kept. Um, the unknown, descent, momentum, change. I was going through some changes. You are in a unknown phase or unknown stage of life right now. You don't know what's next. You probably don't know whether you're coming or going. This person looks like they are in a combination of sad and irritated here. Something's changing fast. I don't know if this is for you or for them. Mortality. Well, there you go. There you go. The unknown, the descent. You know, in a religious world, once we leave here, are going to be judged. Um, you're judged by your heart. You are judged by your actions, your choices that you have made throughout your lifetime. And based on those choices, you're either going to ascend or you're going to descend. It says fallen right here. And then you have mortality. It says life is brief, bright, beautiful, and it's yours to live. These two cards together is giving me someone's descent, ending coming to something here. There's an ending coming to something here. 4 and 2 is 6. 6 is balance. I'm feeling like something is going to be balanced out once this ending comes to this person here, whoever this person is. Like with this descent here, it's because they may have done some things. They may have made some choices to take them down instead of lift them up. You know, I'm trying not to, I'm really trying not to say what I'm thinking, but, you know, I'm just going to say it anyway. And so in a religious world, you either going to heaven or hell. when your life is in, you will be judged. And based off the judgment that you receive, you're either going to, like I said, you're going to ascend or you're going to descend. With this falling right here, we know from what they teach us, as far as religion goes, you're not going to fall into heaven. So this person is descending into something here. Somebody's this is somebody coming to an end. It's something ending for somebody here. I feel like this person may be in a stage of unknown. Maybe they couldn't know that something is about to happen here. This could be someone who's in the hospital, or this could be someone who just is tapped in and they know when their last days are going to be here. This could be someone who knows that something is coming, and they just don't know how or what, when exactly, you know, the moment of. And so Something's definitely coming to an end, that the momentum has changed in this. And so if it was going slow at first, if it was something they were felt like they were able to control, no, I just put it in terms of having cancer. When you first get cancer, you rarely have any symptoms. You have the first couple of symptoms of it, and you go to the doctor to be checked out, and then they tell you it's this cancer. And sometimes it can get aggressive. And once it gets aggressive, it's just a matter of time sometimes, especially when it's that uncurable cancer. Um, that it's just a matter of time before something happens here. And there's nothing you can really do about it. But as long as it was in a stage 1 versus a stage 4, you were able to control some things. You're still able to go and have chemo. You are still able to go and have surgery to remove wherever the cancer is spreading. But once it gets aggressive, it's more like it's just a waiting time here. I feel like somebody is just waiting for something to happen here. Somebody knows something is about to happen, and they're just waiting. They're in that stage 4, where momentum has changed, things have picked up, and they are just waiting for something to happen here. See, depending on what kind of person this is, if you're a negative person, if you're one of those people who don't care, if you are one of those people who are not afraid to be judged, and you haven't really lived a good life, if you've been one of those people who've always worshiped the wrong things and went the wrong way, then you could be in one of those moments where you feel like this is it right here. This is the last of the last, so I may as well go out with a blast. What was it? Set it off at the end when they knew they were getting caught, and they decided to just go out the way they went out. You could be in that stage. What is the movie called, y'all? Like, it was the two ladies, and I think they were going around robbing a bank. It was something similar to Set It Off, but it was two white ladies instead of all the black people. It was two white ladies in a car. I think they were going around robbing a bank, and at the end, when they were surrounded and about to be caught, instead of being caught and dealing with the consequences, they just chose to drive the car off the cliff with the both of them in it. So I don't know what that movie is called. But you could be in a stage like that where you just like, forget it. I'm just gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna go out with a blast. This says keeping up, advance immense effort here. This could be one of those things where somebody has made an effort to keep up with something or someone here, and it's causing them to have this descent. It's causing them to go through whatever it is that they will eventually succumb to earlier. It's causing a momentum to change. Something is happening faster, and it's because of someone's actions here. I'm seeing fours, 444 here, 42, number 4, and 40. All of these fours here. I'm also getting time with this clock. It's just a matter of time before something happens here because of the decisions that someone has made here to do whatever they're doing to try to keep up with someone or with something. It could be with a group of people. Maybe someone is trying to fit in with a certain type of person around them. Whatever it is they're doing to try to fit in, to try to look a certain way, it's speeding up what was bound to happen anyway. Investigate here. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Yeah, somebody's not doing that. They, somebody isn't thinking before they do something, they're just doing it. And it's because it's almost like they're pressed for time here. They're trying to do it quick because they're trying to keep up with whoever or whatever this case is, where whatever going on, somebody's not thinking before they do something. They're doing it. They're just doing it. They're just acting. It's like do it now and think later. But upon doing that, it is causing them to descend much faster than they were supposed to. If you were moving at a level one now, now it has advanced. You're moving at a much faster pace now. But that doesn't mean you're going to get to what you're trying to get to faster. That means your destiny will be reached faster. And unfortunately, your destiny may not be what you are actually planning. The outcome is not going to be what they're expecting it to be. Outcome may actually be detrimental for them, but they moving. They are doing stuff fast here to try to get to it. Follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity here. Somebody got sucked into something here. It's like a world of something. A bunch of bad choices being made. It says follow the white rabbit. The white rabbit, most of the time, we know the rabbit goes down the hole. But it's the hole. The hole is descending here. Somebody falling, exactly what we started off with. Somebody just making quick choices here. Maybe they thought whatever it is that they were doing, if they followed this crowd of people, if they moved fast and did some things with this crowd, that they would have some type of opportunity here. But this is pretty much just taking this person to hell. And if it's not physically, if it's not something that's going to happen once something ends for them, this is like a mental hell. This is like a mental prison right here. Of someone stuck in their mind and maybe even watching things, trying to keep up with something, but the more they focus on trying to keep up with something, the more they descend. So it's like the more they do something, the more they are pushed back, the more I feel like I want to say the more evil they are allowing in themselves. which is taking them down. It's not pushing them forward. Yeah, bottom of the deck says create your own happiness regardless of conditions. This person here, they're not creating their own happiness. They're doing things because they feel like something else is going to bring them happiness. Something else is going to bring them opportunities. But the work that's being put in is negative. It's like they're doing bad things and they're expecting opportunities to come from somewhere. And so I almost feel like this is like a person joining a game. You know, they see the things that they have to do in order to join the game. And because they want the things the gang have, they are trying to rush through all of the steps to join the group. And it brings me to something I seen on TikTok the other day, and the guy, he was talking as if he was a person going to do something to join a gang. But whatever he did, or whatever he was trying to rush into to do, he didn't make it. And so it was more like his spirit was talking to the other spirits, I guess, trying to figure out what happened to him. Because he didn't make it to do, or he wasn't successful in doing whatever it was he was trying to do to join the group of everybody else. That's what I get with these cards here. That's what I get here. It's like somebody's been trying to do something to join a group, but the group itself is not good. Whatever opportunities they are looking for is not good. They're not going down their own path here. They are following a path that they've seen others take, and they're trying to win with, trying to do something that's negative. And it's only bringing them closer and closer to what I feel like is an ending, a physical ending. Choices. Again, then I'm making the right choices here. Thelma and Louise. That was sure the name of it. That was the name of it. That's what I get here. It's like somebody's just going to go out with a blast. You know what you're doing is wrong. You're not stopping it because you want whatever this is you want so bad, and so you're continuing to do it. And it's just getting you closer. Whatever you're doing is getting you closer to the end. It's causing your ending to come faster. And whatever ending you think is going to be is not going to be. This is not going to work in your favor. Feeling blocked or restrained here. It's because you're not making it. They're not doing the right thing here. That's because they're making bad choices. All right, give me one more. One more, and I will put some tarot on it. Use your time well. Use your time well. If this isn't all, I don't know what else to tell you. Somebody's not making their choices, making right choices here. It's time that they're spending doing something that is time that's not well spent. They're still doing things in a negative aspect, hoping to have a positive outcome. That's not what's happening. This is someone who needs to, maybe somebody need a little bit of therapy here. They need to talk to somebody here. Because this is like a, and I'm not calling anybody a dummy, but this is like a crash dummy here. It's, it's, it's nothing good gonna come out of this. You're rushing into an ending. All right. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Another clock on this card as well. Somebody's been working hard on something here. They've been working hard on something. Whatever this is that they're trying to accomplish here. It's just not going to have the outcome that they're expecting it to have. This could be as far as like a partnership or something. I said, it's like they're trying to join a group or be in something that they don't really belong in. Whoever these people are, or this person is that they're trying to do this for, is not a good person themselves, or these are not good people here. Assured success. Maybe someone here told you. Someone here could have told somebody that they were. Maybe somebody here promised somebody something if they did certain things here. And so somebody's been working on accomplishing whatever this is that they could have been asked to do, to achieve whatever this is that they were told that they would have once they finish. But this is like a highway to hell. It's somebody doing all the wrong things here and expecting a positive outcome. And it may be because they were promised this positive outcome. As lights and shined on whatever this is right here. I don't know what you've been doing. This card right here is a card of corruption, treason here. But the first thing caught my attention is this star right here in this lamp. We all know these lights right here. It's like a candlelight that goes in there, but that's not a candlelight, that's a star. It's giving me like somebody holding someone hostage here, somebody doing something to someone here. It's like somebody being caged in. And so maybe somebody was promised some type of money or something to cage somebody in. Didn't I tell y'all every time I talk about something at the beginning, it always has something to do with what I pull? It just dawned on me. Somebody promised somebody here something to stop someone's forward movement. And so this person is eagerly doing whatever this is that they should have done, which I feel like is cage in this person here. stop them from moving forward. And I feel like something is being done. Like they're doing it, but in the process of them doing it, like I said, this is like a highway to hell. Whatever it is they think they're gonna get, the outcome is not gonna be that they think is going to be here. This is a person. Something's about to come to an ending for this person here. Mortality and this descent card, momentum changing. It's like this mortality is coming much faster than it should have came because of your choices here. Because of what you're choosing to do, and what you were choosing to do is to almost like hold somebody hostage here. You've been working hard on stopping someone's forward movement here and caging somebody in here. And with this light being a star, I'm getting this is someone. This may be someone chosen. This may be some type of star seed. This is someone who has a purpose over their life. And so by trying to cage this person in, you are trying to stop this person's purpose. You're trying to stop them from accomplishing something that they were here to do. Which is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning. How people do things in the background to try to stop your forward movement. When they feel like you could be getting some type of help in order to put you in a different position, then they go back and they do something in the background to stop it. But it's people who don't want to actually give you the help themselves. People who want to see you in this cage right here. And whoever is in the background doing this, where you think you're going to win some type of prize by doing this to somebody, is just bringing an ending to you much faster than it was supposed to be. And so somebody here could think they're winning. They're not winning. They're doing it. They may be accomplishing it. They may have this person caged in here. They may be watching this person like a hawk, making sure this person gets no forward movement. But you also making sure yourself, it's like you're moving fast, but you're moving fast in the wrong direction. You may think you're going to get riches or wealth or fame or fortune, something like that from doing whatever this is, but you're not here. Betrayed by a friend. Betrayed by a friend. Delay. Someone's delayed. And someone's guarding. Because somebody here has been trying to cage this person in. They don't want this person to have any forward movement here. Betrayed by a friend is giving someone smiling in your face. They're pretending to want to help you, and they're not. They're holding you hostage. And what they think they're going to get from it, they may be getting a little bit at a time, but they are moving forward. Their lifespan at a much faster pace than they're getting whatever it is they think they're going to get. And so something's about to come to an end. I'm trying not to just say what it is, but this not, something's about to end for somebody here. Because what you're doing is not right. And what you're doing is stepping in the way of God's plan, and yeah. Temperance here. Somebody could be an earth angel. You could be holding hostage this earth angel. Somebody sent here again to do something. Somebody sent here with a divine purpose, with a plan over their life for them to do something here. And you are directly going against that. This is like spiritual warfare. This is good versus evil. This is somebody here that's working for God, and then somebody here in the background that's working for the opposite of God. They're working for something evil here. They're trying to cage this earth angel here. They're trying to make sure that somebody is not successful in what God planned for them to do. And so when God steps in, it's gonna be it's not gonna move. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go here. Look at this captivity. Captivity. It's what y'all trying to do. It's like and they're doing it for money. Some type of gain, some type of riches here. Somebody promised somebody some money if they hold somebody back, and they've been trying to do it. And unfortunately for them, it's gonna cost them something much bigger than what they thought they were gonna pay here. Like they thought they were gonna win something, and they may win, but the devil is tricky, you know. And so they may get money right now, but they ain't gonna be around that long to even be able to enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll be back.